Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Lobos hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Defense is coming after him. And he pulls in the catch. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Lobos. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship level.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First and 10 play coming up. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. He shreds the tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Big throw caught on the left side. And he's tackled after the catch.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. What a diving catch way downfield. Big game.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Marshall.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. The Lobos come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Dampier. It is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the side.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll be brought down, sacked on the final play of this first quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Things get a little tougher after that delay penalty. You got to worry about just getting out of your own end zone here. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Roberts. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The offense threatening now, first and goal. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Bird. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Mexico's offense retakes the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. A quick juke to get free. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Lobos hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Dampier. He's moving out of the pocket. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
He'll hand it off. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Jacobs. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And the back gets the football. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the sack. He's got some room. Can he get there? Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Lobos trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Gets into space at the 50. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Turner. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball to the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. See what the call is on first and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Williams. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. A big body tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense at the goal line.
If you put a bigger linebacker on him, he can move away and use his speed. And if you go with an undersized, more athletic safety or defensive back, then he's just going to up and over him. Just a nice job of utilizing your tight end in this area.
And now they'll set up for the point after. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Lobos will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So, Marshall's offense takes the field again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's Stevens. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Roberts. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money.
You don't make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Attack on the PAT. It's a two-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Robinson. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense is back out there. First down, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And the Lobos looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to pass. It's Dampier. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain. The Lobos will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Lobos.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Chapman. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. Second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down after that completion.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Man, it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move out.
Touchdown, Hurd. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Using his legs on the scramble. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Lobos will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
On first and 10, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. We'll give it to the running back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. This game just got tighter. Temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He pulls it in for a big gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. To the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Turner.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Caught over the middle. It's Turner. He's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. This quarterback on fire today. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he released it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Lobos hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one possession game. Kirk, let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Short pass finds the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Marshall. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring him down. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some
airing this one out toward the sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's going to float this one to the right side. He grabs it inside the 20. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. So a crucial touchdown, but that was just the first part. Now you got to execute the onside kicker to give yourself a chance to win the national championship.
Well, as you know, Chris, this onside kick, I think it's the toughest play in the game. Both special teams units know that the play is coming, and they understand the stakes as well. And if the kicking team can somehow get the ball, man, anything could happen.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The game makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle, but first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down here for this offense. And it's a kneel down. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Marshall Thundering Herd.